Hi guys, my name is Danielle. I'm part of Team Educators, and Riley and Antoinette are also in the team. Our tech tip is on Twitter, and I have a little slideshow to go along with this, just basically giving you a brief description of Twitter and how to use it. So what is Twitter? For those of you who don't know or who maybe aren't on Twitter, it's a social networking service and it allows people to send short messages. They're called tweets. They are limited to 140 characters each, so they have to be short. Who can use Twitter? Any person who is registered can post a tweet. You can go on Twitter as long as you sign up for an account. How to make the account. If you go to twitter.com, or you can download the app on your phone, but the steps are the same for each. The format's just going to be different, obviously. You need your email, and you'll create a password for your Twitter account, and then you'll make a username so that people can find you after you put in your email and password. It'll take you through a couple steps, and it'll ask you about your interests and maybe things that you're involved in or that you do. That way it can suggest pages for you to follow. For example, I'm into becoming a teacher, so when I create a new Twitter, if I put in that my interests include education and technology, it'll show me Twitters that are set up for people in education and different technology resources that are on Twitter, which you'll learn about later on in our presentation. But after you do that, you are given the option to customize your profile. You can set a profile picture, you can set a header picture, which is kind of a picture that's behind your profile picture. You can put a small about me. Again, that's limited to 140 characters too. Next step, it's going to ask you to confirm your email address. All you have to do, it'll send you an email with a link. You click on the link and it'll open up a new window and say, yay, congratulations, you've confirmed your email address. You are officially on Twitter. And then that's it. So how do you find your friends? You can search on Twitter. There's a search bar both on the app and on the computer. You can type in the @ symbol and then type in your friend's Twitter handle, or their username. Whatever they create it's their own. Everybody has their own unique Twitter username. There's no using them twice. When you're actually setting it up, when you're trying to pick your username, it will tell you if that one's already taken, so you might have to come up with a clever one just for yourself. But when you're searching your friends, that's how you could do it. If you go on the computer, you can actually type in their email address and they'll pop up through their email too. But it's just easier if you use their Twitter username. How to make a tweet. There's two different ways to do it if you're on the website and if you're on your phone, but they're basically the same. On the website, there will be a little box that asks you what's happening. That'll already be opened for you, and then you can type in your short message or whatever you'd like, as long as it's under 140 characters. And then you could just hit the blue button that says tweet. If you're on the phone, there's a little box in the corner. It's a blue box and it has a square with a feather going through it. You click on that, and then your keyboard will pop up and a window will pop up, and there you'll be able to type in whatever you want and then just hit the blue button that says tweet, just like the blue button on the website. So I've been saying Twitter handles because I'm used to saying handle instead of username. It is the same thing as your username. So as you see here, the example is @Colleen_laxgirl10. That's the same thing as her username. So if somebody wants to search for her, they'll use that handle. They'll type in their search bar that @ symbol and then Colleen_laxgirl10. And if someone wants to tag you in a tweet, if you want to tag a friend in a tweet, you would just do it just like this. You could say, hey Colleen, and then put their name, or you could just say hey and put their name. It doesn't matter. It's your tweet. You could do it. They'll get a notification that says, oh, hey, so-and-so has mentioned you in a tweet, and then you can respond to them by putting their Twitter handle in front of your tweet or after your tweet, however you want to do it. And if you click on their name, it'll also bring you to their Twitter so you can see all of their tweets. What are hashtags? Hashtags are usually something that's trending at that time. When you see a hashtag in a tweet, make sure that you use the pound symbol first and then put the hashtag. So for this one, the example we have is technology rocks. Instead of just saying technology rocks, you want to make sure you put the pound symbol first, so it says hashtag technology rocks. Anyone, anywhere in the world, if they typed in hashtag technology rocks, they'll be able to see whatever you posted, just make sure that it doesn't have spaces in it or punctuation. Usually it doesn't include punctuation, but if something's trending on Twitter, for example, the Oscars, someone could be at the Oscars watching. Someone could be on their couch at home watching. If they want to tweet something about the Oscars, oh my God, look at that dress, hashtag the Oscars. If they use that hashtag, you could be in China and type in the Oscars and that tweet will pop up. It'll show you every single tweet that was made as long as that hashtag is there. You'll be able to see it. If you see someone's tweet that says the hashtag, you can click on it, it'll be clickable, and it'll bring you to a page where all those hashtags are. So sometimes you might not have to search for it if you see it pop up on your feed if someone else is tweeting about it. Yeah, and that's basically the overview of Twitter. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you enjoy the rest of our presentation.